If you like using a Baitrunner but don't like what they cost, then this tip is for you. We're going to convert a regular spin reel into a Baitrunner, and this is not a Captain Obvious tip. When you look at one of these Baitrunner reels, basically all they are is a drag in the back that runs free, and then of course the drag in the front that you use to play your fish. So there's really nothing special about these other than the fact that they weigh more, and I've found they're impossible to maintain. Boy, if you take the cover off on one of these things, you're dead. You're never going to get it back together. So given that, I don't want to buy any more of them, and I've bought them all, no one's given them to me. I've started to figure out, well, how could I convert my regular reel into a bait caster? And here's what I came up with. The first part of this is kind of a Captain Obvious thing. You know, once you get your bait out there or your lure or whatever else you want to have run free, of course you back off the drag. But now here's the non-Captain Obvious point. As soon as you do that and then you re-engage the drag, how do you know you're not going to put too much tension on the line and break the line? Well, that's where this tip comes in. In an earlier video, and I'll link that up right here, I showed how to properly set your drag at 50% or whatever the breaking strength you want to measure against, and it all involved cranking the drag down as far as you can, getting it nice and tight, and then knowing to the 50% level how many spins back that actually is. So if I take it back to what I set it at, now I know the drag is exactly where I want it to be when I fight a fish. So here's the non-Captain Obvious tip. When you throw your lure or your bait out, count how many revolutions you back it off when you get to the point where the line runs as free as you want it. And now when the fish bites, you can let it run a little bit, and you know exactly how many turns to take it back to get it to that optimum breaking strength of your line. So a little bit of Captain Obvious and a little bit not, because you don't want to have the drag set too tight and lose a good fish. There we go. Now all I got to do is tighten it up the half turn that I marked it back, and I'm ready to play this fish. What do you guys think? Comments? Throw it down below. Thanks.